St. Martin de Porres House of Hope was founded on the premise that we'll love women until they're well enough to love themselves. We treat addiction holistically, that is mind, body, and spirit. We do not have a religious affiliation, but we do ask the women to find some sort of higher ground with which to stand on, because having that center will help them in their addiction.
It's, I can't even find the words. I mean, it's mind blowing. I could have never thought while I was out there in the streets being sad, angry, and lonely that I would be sitting here saying I'm happy, free, and I'm gifted. You know, I'm pretty smart.
I'm always used to depending on somebody else, either somebody in my family or a relationship. And for once in my life, I wanna do things on my own. You know, I wanna be able to support not only myself but my child. You know, also like the other examples that we have here. You know, like our one counselor, Miss Amanda. She's a great example. You know, she's gone through this program and she's like a hope shot. You know, and she's got years of sobriety. So it's really nice to see that.
With the loving care of Sister Trees, I was like, oh my God, somebody really cares. This nun is it, and then she's relatable. I don't know if you've met her. Have you met her, Sister Trees? She's so relatable. So you're like, you start believing in yourself. You're like, yeah, sister, maybe I can. Maybe I am a gift. You know, maybe I am a blessing. And then you start being conditioned by your environment. You know, the same way if you hang out in the street, you become the street. Hanging out with a nun, I didn't want to be a nun, don't get me wrong, but I did want to be somebody that was worth something, that deserved better, based on what everyone keeps saying. They're just not idle words. There's some hope. I felt hope in the House of Hope, if it doesn't sound too cliche, but I felt like I belonged when I was here, when I stopped fighting the process.
It's a very good relationship because I mentor them, and we just talk and share, and I help them figure out issues, and I help them to get more prepared, you know, for their work with their counselor, with their phase groups, with all the different people in the shelter that help them. So I direct them, you know, those ways and how to work best with the people that are going to help them. And then I have, primarily that's what I do with the women, and I do other things here now, but that is the part I like the most.